Thank you for the chance that given to our group. Here we would like to present the material about TOEFL skill 26, use parallel structure with comparison. But before we present the material, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Maria Puskalianaha.
My name is Maria Matiroy.
And now let's see what is parallel structure with comparison. Miss, can we move to the next slide? Okay, thank you, Miss. So let's see the definition of the parallel structure. Parallel means that we're using the same grammatical form for two or more parts of sentences. Means that we use the balanced grammatical form as we have learned before. And comparison means that we point out the similarities or the difference between two things. And the meaning of use parallel structure with comparison means that we point out the similarities or difference between two things, and those similarities or difference should be in the parallel form. So the parallel form, for example, like we use the same verb form, we use the same tense, the same part of speech, or the same sentence pattern, like clause or phrase. So let's see the example in the next slide. So here the example of the same grammatical form or the example of the parallel form. So this we taken out of the books. So we search by ourselves. So the same verb form, the incorrect sentence like she likes reading and to swim. Why this sentence is incorrect? Because the verb form is different here. It's not the same. So the correct should be she likes reading and swimming. Should use the gerunds form here. So the first sentence is incorrect because reading and to swim, it is not parallel or not in the same structure. So if we want to make it correct, we should say it's like she likes reading and swimming, or she likes to read and to swim. So it's gonna be parallel. And the next is same part of speech. We should use the noun or adjective and etc. For example, the incorrect sentence here is the room was clean, bright, and it had space. This is incorrect because we can see all of the sentence should be all of the words should be adjective, but there is content of a clause in the end. It has space. It is a clause, a full sentence or a full clause. So the sentence is incorrect or not parallel form. So the parallel or the correct one is the room was clean, bright, and spacious. So all of the words are adjective, and we can say parallel or use the same grammatical form. We can move to the next slide, please. Okay, so here we can say that the sentence is in the parallel form if we use the same, for example, simple present tense in the sentence. The incorrect is she works harder than her brother was, and then her brother was studying. And the correct is she works harder than her brother does. So the first sentence is incorrect because the first part of the sentence, like she works harder, it is in the present, simple present tense, and then her brother was is in the past continuous tense. Her brother was studying is in the past continuous tense, so it is not parallel. And the correct should be she works harder than her brother does. So does is the helping verb for the verb works. So the sentence is parallel or in the same grammatical form. And the next, the same clause structure or the same clause structure pattern. The incorrect sentence, I know that she's smart and she studies hard. So the sentence missing some pattern like that. So the sentence is incorrect. We see the correct one is I know that she's smart and that she studies hard. So both parts use that place clause. So the sentence use the same pattern, and it is in the parallel form. And the next is the same phrase structure. The incorrect one is I admire her kindness, how she works, and that she is honest. This is not in the parallel way. So the correct should be I admire her kindness, her dedication, and her honesty. So the whole of this sentence consists of a phrase, not consists of a clause like the first sentence. So Miss, we can move to the next slide. Okay, so here, this is the pattern of comparison. So comparison means that we compare something. So comparison usually showing two things are different or two things are the same. So two things are different usually use than or more than. And then two things are the same usually use the same or similar to. Okay, here the pattern of the TOEFL skill 26, parallel structure with comparison. So the same structure and then more than, after more than, less than, as, the same as, and similar to. So the same structure here means that if we use clause and then the next part of sentence should be clause also or phrase also. And we use the pattern here, the pattern for a comparison. It's more than, than, less than. It shows two things that are different, and as, the same as, or similar to, it shows two things are the same. Okay, so let's move to the example. So the example would like explained by Yuma.
Example, parallel structure means that two or more parts of a sentence have the same grammatical form, so that the sentence is balanced and easy to understand. Two things are different. These sentences compare two different things. Number one, my school is farther than your school. My school and your school equals noun phrases. Both have the same structure, right pointing arrow parallel. Structure or noun phrase is farther than or noun phrase. Number two, to be rich better than to be poor. To be rich and to be poor equals infinitive phrases. To be plus adjective, two shapes are the same or parallel. Structure or infinitive phrase is better than or infinitive phrase. Number three, what is written is more easily understood than what is spoken. What is written and what is spoken equals noun clause. Both consist of subject what, verb, written or spoken, same form or parallel. Structure or noun clause is easier to understand than or noun clause. Next, two things are the same. These sentences express the similarity between two things. Number four, their car is as big as a small house. Their car equals noun phrase, a small house equals noun phrase. Both are compared using a plus adjective plus as. The form is balanced or parallel. Number five, renting those apartments costs about the same as leasing them. Renting that apartment equals gerund phrase. Renting it equals gerund phrase. Both use the verb in as the subject. parallel structure or parallel structure or gerund phrase because they send us on gerund phrase. Number 6, the work that I did is similar to the work that you did. The work I do equals noun phrase relative clause. The work you do equals the same, only the subject is different. The structure of both is identical or parallel. Structure or noun place relative clause is similar to or noun place relative clause.
Okay, everyone. Before we do the exercise, if you have any question, just raise your hand and give the question. Do you have any question? Okay, so it's clear. Let's move to the exercise. Miss, maybe we can move to the slide. Thank you. So the instruction here. Each of the following sentences contains words or groups of words that should be parallel. Circle the words or words that indicate that the sentence should have parallel parts. Underline the parts that should be parallel. Then indicate if each sentence is correct or incorrect. So for the sentence number 1 and number 2 are the example. The sentence number 1, his research for the thesis was more useful than hers. This shows a comparison between two things, so showing us the difference between two things. So this is the correct sentence. It means that this is in the parallel form. His research for the thesis was more useful than hers. Hers refers to the thesis of her. So it means that this sentence is parallel and correct. And the sentence number 2, dining in a restaurant is more fun than to eat at home. So this is incorrect sentence. This is not parallel because the first verb is dining, it is a gerund, and is more fun than to eat. To eat, it is infinitive verb, so it is not parallel. It should be dining in a restaurant is more fun than eating at home. So let's do the exercise number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Which we would like to divide it into a group. So number 3 will be answered by Fanny's group. Number 4 by Nini's group. Number 5 by Frida's group. 6 Jian's group. And Aaron.
Okay, 7, you can just offer the questions. If you would like to answer, then you can write down the name. It's, if you want to have a bonus score, then you can answer, but if not, you don't need to divide it again. You just ask them if they would like to answer the questions.
Okay, so for the question number 3, who want to answer it? I want a new secretary who is as efficient as the previous one. So let's indicate it. Let's circle the word that indicate the sentence should have parallel parts. Lala? Okay. So let's see. In the sentence number 3, and then underline the parts that should be parallel, or maybe you can indicate the sentence incorrect or correct, and then tell the reason why this sentence is correct or incorrect.
You can limit their time to do the exercise.
Okay, so the time is 1 minute. And you can analyze, it shows similarities or differences. Then you can analyze, is in the sentence contains of clause or phrase? Are the parts of the sentence are in the parallel form that use the same structure or not? So you can analyze the pattern used in the sentence. Shows the pattern used in the sentence shows similarities or differences, and is the sentence contains of clause or phrase? Is the sentence in the parallel form or not? It contain of, for example, contain of clause and then the other part contain of phrase. It is not parallel, so the sentence could be incorrect. But if the sentence contains of clause and the other part contains of the clause also, it is correct. And use the correct. If it's point out the similarities, should use the pattern of the similarities, comparison of the similarities, like as, the same, or similar to, and if point out the difference, it should use more than, better than, and the other. So let's analyze in the sentence. Are you done? Aprilia?
Okay, thank you for the time given to me. So, number 4, what you do today should be the same as did yesterday. So the answer is incorrect. The explanation, what you do, subject plus verb, is not plural with did yesterday, missing subject. It should be the same as what you did yesterday. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so your answer is correct. The sentence is incorrect if we opposed to Aprilia. The explanation also, like Aprilia has told us before. So let's analyze the other. Number 4 have answered by Aprilia. And how about the other? Number 3, 5, 6, and 7. Astrid? Okay.
Okay, number 5. This lesson is more difficult than we had before. The answer is incorrect. This lesson is comparing to we had before, which is close, not a noun phrase. The comparison should be between this lesson and the lesson we had before.
Okay, so Astrid says that the answer is, the sentence is incorrect, right? Because, can you tell again the reason why the sentence is incorrect?
This lesson is comparing to we had before, which is a clause, not a noun phrase. The comparison should be between this lesson and the lesson we had before. we had.
So, Astrid means that this lesson is a phrase, and we had before should be a phrase also. So, we had before is a clause. So, the correct should be this lesson is more difficult than the lesson we had before. So, it should be a noun phrase also. Okay, give a big applause to Astrid. Let's move to the next question or the next number. Number 3, 6, and 7. Who wants to answer? Okay.
So number 6, you have less homework than they do. It is correct. It is correct. And then it is because the sentence is connect the clauses which is yes you have, and then the clause you have less homework, and the clause they do. Yes.
So it's parallel.
Yeah, it's parallel. And then the sentence is correct.
Yes. Okay, so the answer is correct. Give a big applause to Nini. So the sentence contains our clause, you have, and then they do, so it's parallel. And the sentence is correct. You have less homework than they do. They do refers to them. They have less homework. So the sentence is correct. So how about the other? The question number 3 and 7. Lala? Okay.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Here I would like to answer question number 7. What you do has more effect than what you say. So the sentence is correct because as we can see, it compares what you do and what you say and what are now close. So the structure is parallel. Thank you.
Okay, so the answer is correct. Give a big applause to Lala. We move to the next question. It's the last. Number 3. Who wants to answer? I want a new secretary who is as efficient as the previous one. Question number 3. Who wants to answer? Okay, Indah.
Thank you for the opportunity. So the question number 3, I want a new secretary who is as efficient as the previous one is correct because it used as and as to show that the new secretary should be equal in efficiency to the previous secretary.
Okay, so the answer is correct. So the sentence number 3 is correct. Finished, everybody? Yes. So that's all our presentation today. Thank you for your participation. Thank you.
Okay, give it a applause to this. I need to add more explanation because it's clear enough to